Hi guys, welcome back to this. Again, we're going to be doing another look at katana fighting and fighting with a sword and the different skills and styles. And I'm going to be saying thanks to a few people, but so keep watching and we'll be going through all these different moves and where they are from. But my name's Antony and I'm the author of the Book of Bushido, and it would be great if you could get yourself a copy to help us out. Now, a martial artist called Chris sent me a PDF of an old book, and I'm going to put the cover up here so you can see, and we're working from the oral traditions from this Japanese school. And on the screen at the minute is Nick from Richmond and his students. Now, the dojo being here is Richmond Bushido Dojo, and a big thank you to Bob Aldis, who's let us use the dojo and the footage there. And this is in America, in Michigan. Let's look at this first one done by Eshin Ryu, and this is when the opponent suddenly approaches to grasp your handle, escape his hand by rotating the hilt in a small circle clockwise, resembling the shape of the no emblem. You can see it there, no. Then promptly strike straight at his face with the pommel of the sword. So let's have a look at that. And to show you here is Jeff from Kerry, who's actually been doing the research behind this on the book and helping at the backbone of this video. As you can see, Jeff, the guy goes to grab him, and then Jeff pulls it away in that shape and hits him straight in the noggin for ready to draw and cut him down. I'm not sure of the student's name. Jeff will have to tell me, but he's a good lad. He always helps. Now remember guys, there's lots of little skills like this, and this is from the oral tradition of Eshin Ryu. So we don't know, we know the Eshin Ryu traditions were written down later, however we don't know when they were actually written down. But it seems 20th century, 21st century, but we don't know how much they've changed. I think this is Nick here doing ones where it's actually been grabbed, but we'll be getting into the grabbing. So let's look again at the actual skill. So let's look at number 2. There's Nick the Handsome there on the left, teaching in Richmond Dojo, Michigan, if you want to join them. This is a long one, guys. So basically, this is about when somebody grabs the hilt with both hands and you use your hands to hold onto them and push them down. So pause it here and read that if you want to know more. But this is basically what Nick Mayer's going to do here, which I think is Nick is just off shot. So basically, he's going to then turn into doing the actual skill. Come on, Nick, get on screen. Here he is. Right, so somebody goes to grab the sword. You go to grab, use your sword with both hands, and then put them on. Okay, so that's basically what's going to happen there. Let's have a look again. It goes to grab, like you grab your sword in the normal way, hand over like this, bang, and then what you do is you move it left and put the lock on. Now, an action shot by Jeff to show you like a bit more of the sort of somebody's going to push and grab. You're going to grab over, pull them down and pull out and kill them. So we'll do that again a little bit in slow motion, because I do like the fact what Jeff does here is we put more of the, you know, Jeff's not paying attention, he doesn't know somebody's quickly grabbed his sword, he's pushing and pushing and pushing. He's got to take control of the situation and pull it around. So the Nick is showing you how to practice it, and then Jeff showing what it would be more like in real life, which is nice. Here we've got a nice lot of us putting together. Remember, anyone can put a video on and help me here. If you would like to join us, we have a line group, which is an app on Thingy, and we all practice the next video and put it out, and then Nick and Jeff will film it, and anybody else who wants to film can do. And don't forget, get yourself a copy of the Book of Bushido, but there's a bit more to go yet. We're going to be doing this one now, which is a kick to the knee. As you can see, Nick, there's Nick from Richmond. He'll be doing this kick to the knee now, and we'll be looking at that. So let's have a look at this kick to the knee. Basically, if the opponent succeeds in pushing the sword, just holding it, grab your sword with both hands and start to draw in a circle while kicking the opponent's drop knee to unbalance them. Wrench the hilt from his hand so he loses his balance. So what we have here are basically different ways that people can be, somebody will grab the sword and then you can be smacking them at the back of the knee as you're moving it to sort of help with your escape. Here's Jeff having another go. So again, right, grabbing, he's going to be pushing over, more of an action shot, smack from behind there or onto the knee. And of course, there are going to be certain variations there. Here's a slow-mo version. I love slow-mo. So he's come down, he's grabbed it, he starts to put the lock on, and then what he does is he hits the knee. So that the comes up, then you've got to wrench the hands free. So there we go. And then you can make your cut or whatever you're going to do with it. So let's go back to Nick at Richmond. So let's have a quick look at Nick doing it in slow-mo. So somebody has grabbed him, and what he's going to do is start to apply that lock, and that lock will go on. He's just teaching at the minute, and then basically you come in with a leg swipe or strike as well. And then you can take it away and then cut down. Guys, there are 3 more from Eshin Ryu. The book was donated by Chris, who I had the Katana sparring match with, so which was brilliant, and Chris has been really helpful. But what I do want to say is we had somebody comment and make a video in response, and I'm going to put their picture up here. I got a lovely video from the Budo Academy, but I left them comment after comment saying, can we use this, can we use this? But the comments kept disappearing. So I don't know if it was going into their spam box, I'm not sure. But the Budo Academy, am I allowed to use your footage? Let me know, and I shall do it next. In the spirit of samurai community, guys, do footage of this stuff, send it to me, I'll get it up here. So just remember, get yourself a copy of the Book of Bushido, guys. It really does help. It really helps my channel. But in the spirit of thank you, let's say thank you to the people involved. We've got Chris from Kent, who sent me the original video, the original book, sorry, and I've been reviewing. We've also got the Richmond Dojo here on screen, which is from Bob Aldis, and that is Richmond Bushido Martial Arts in Michigan. And of course, thanks to Jeff, who was putting this stuff together and the research and highlighting the stuff for me. Thank you very much, everyone. Subscribe and like.